Hello dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the fascinating world of the British royal family and the latest developments unfolding behind those palace walls. Today, we're tackling a subject that has captured considerable attention, focusing on the future of the monarchy and the intricate, often strained, relationships within the House of Windsor. We'll be exploring reports of a significant and seemingly clandestine plan involving King Charles III and his elder son and heir, Prince William, concerning none other than the king's youngest child, Prince Harry. Before we plunge into this intriguing narrative, I would be truly grateful if you would take a moment to show your support. Please do remember to tap that like button. It truly helps our channel reach more fellow royal enthusiasts. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future updates on royal affairs. Your engagement means the world to us. Now, let's turn our attention to the heart of the matter. For some time now, the relationship between King Charles III and his son, Prince Harry, has been the subject of intense scrutiny and widespread discussion. The king, now 76 years of age, ascended the throne following the passing of his beloved mother, Queen Elizabeth II, and has since navigated a period marked by personal health challenges and, seemingly, ongoing familial complexities. Among these complexities is the very public journey of Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, who famously stepped back from their roles as senior working royals in early 2020. Despite the various challenges and, as some reports suggest, the significant emotional hurt that may have been caused by this decision and subsequent events, including revealing interviews and the publication of Prince Harry's memoir, Spare, King Charles III notably did not move to strip Harry of his title as the Duke of Sussex. This decision, at the time, was interpreted by many as a gesture of paternal love, a desire to maintain a connection, or perhaps a strategic move to avoid further public acrimony. However, recent reports circulating from within the sphere of royal commentary paint a rather different picture, suggesting that while the title remains, its future is far from guaranteed. According to insights shared by an insider, as reported by the outlet Radar Online, there is an alleged understanding, a quiet arrangement, that has been reached between the king and his heir, Prince William. This understanding is said to pertain specifically to the Sussex title held by Prince Harry. The core of this reported arrangement is that the royals have, behind closed doors, quietly sanctioned the potential removal of this title. But this isn't an unconditional threat. It's reportedly contingent on future behavior. The source indicated that this drastic step could be taken if Harry and Meghan step out of line again. This phrase, step out of line, is open to interpretation, of course. What exactly constitutes stepping out of line in the context of members of the royal family, even those who are not working royals? Does it refer to further public criticism of the institution? More revealing interviews? Commercial ventures perceived as damaging to the monarchy's reputation? The ambiguity itself adds a layer of tension and uncertainty to the situation. It suggests a conditional status for the Duke and Duchess, a potential sword of Damocles hanging over their heads, depending on their future actions and public statements. The potential removal of a peerage title, such as the Duke of Sussex, is not a simple matter. Unlike certain other privileges or patronages that can be withdrawn by the monarch, a title bestowed by the crown is a creation of Parliament. Therefore, removing it would necessitate an act of Parliament. This is a significant legal and constitutional hurdle. It requires parliamentary time and debate, and it would undoubtedly become a major public and political event, potentially drawing unwelcome attention and controversy to the monarchy. This underscores the gravity of the situation being discussed. It's not a minor administrative tweak, but a fundamental alteration of status that requires legislative action. Intriguingly, the insider source went on to claim that while an act of parliament is the formal requirement, those in the know within palace circles suggest that preparations are already underway. They reportedly stated that the palace has already called several secret meetings to discuss the possibility and put an actionable plan in place. The very notion of secret meetings held within the palace walls to discuss such a sensitive and potentially explosive matter speaks volumes about the level of concern and the strategic thinking reportedly being employed. It implies a proactive approach, a contingency plan being developed in anticipation of potential future issues. An actionable plan suggests that the discussions are not merely theoretical but are aimed at outlining the steps and procedures required should the decision to pursue title removal be triggered by future events. This revelation of a potential plan for title removal, contingent on future behavior, adds a new dimension to the ongoing narrative of strained relations. It suggests that while the king has shown restraint thus far, there is a line that, if crossed, could lead to significant consequences for Prince Harry's position, at least in terms of his ducal title. Adding another layer of complexity and potential tension to this already intricate picture are reports concerning the alleged influence of Queen Camilla. According to some accounts, Her Majesty Queen Camilla is said to be influencing King Charles III on matters pertaining to Prince Harry, specifically encouraging the king to exclude his youngest son from his will. While details of royal wills are traditionally kept private for many years, speculation about inheritance and financial arrangements is common. If true, Queen Camilla's alleged influence in this regard could further exacerbate tensions within the family, potentially solidifying the distance between Harry and the core of the monarchy. It suggests a protective stance from the Queen Consort, perhaps aimed at safeguarding the institution or ensuring assets are directed elsewhere within the family structure. This element introduces the dynamic of the king's consort into the father-son relationship, a common theme in family histories, royal or otherwise, but one that takes on immense significance when involving the line of succession and vast estates. The courtier's source, as cited by the outlet, provided further insight into King Charles's reported position on this matter. It is suggested that while the king is seemingly open to the possibility of title removal under certain conditions, he may not be the one to personally initiate the process. The source added that King Charles won't pull the trigger himself. This phrasing suggests a reluctance or perhaps a preference for the action to be taken by someone else. However, it is immediately followed by a crucial piece of information. The monarch has reportedly given his eldest son, Prince William, his blessing to pursue that route after he's gone. This detail is particularly significant. It implies a long-term plan, a strategy that extends beyond King Charles's reign. By giving Prince William his blessing, King Charles is reportedly entrusting the future handling of this delicate situation to his heir. This arrangement effectively passes the potential responsibility and the difficult decision-making onto Prince William. It positions William as the future enforcer of this conditional understanding regarding the Sussex title. This could be interpreted in several ways. Perhaps Charles wishes to avoid direct confrontation with his son. Perhaps he believes this is a matter best handled by the future king. Or perhaps it reflects a unified front being presented by the current monarch and his immediate successor regarding the standards and expectations for members of the family, even those living abroad. This alleged transfer of authority regarding this specific issue highlights the close working relationship and shared vision between Charles and William concerning the future direction and stability of the monarchy. While these discussions and potential plans are reportedly taking place behind the scenes, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle continue to build their lives across the Atlantic. They are currently enjoying life in their substantial residence in Montecito, California, a property reportedly valued at $14 million. It is here, in this exclusive enclave, that they are raising their two young children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Their life in California is characterized by a mix of privacy, charitable work through their Archwell Foundation, and commercial endeavors, including media production deals. This lifestyle is a significant departure from the traditional duties and public life expected of senior British royals, and it is this very separation that has been the source of much of the tension and public debate. Amidst these reports of strategic planning and potential future actions concerning titles and wills, there are also persistent speculations and reports that King Charles III continues to show a degree of leniency towards his youngest son, Prince Harry. The reason cited for this leniency is deeply personal and emotional: his reported love for his grandchildren, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Tragically, due to the geographical distance and the complexities of the family relationships, the king reportedly gets to meet his grandchildren only rarely. This aspect adds a poignant human element to the story. Despite the alleged hurt, the public disagreements, and the strategic planning for the future of the institution, the bond between a grandfather and his grandchildren remains powerful. It is suggested that King Charles's desire to maintain a connection, however tenuous, with Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet acts as a moderating influence on his actions regarding their father. The pain of rarely seeing his grandchildren is reportedly a significant factor in his current approach to Prince Harry, perhaps tempering any inclination towards harsher measures. This highlights the difficult balance the king must strike between his duty as monarch, safeguarding the institution, and his personal feelings as a father and grandfather. Bringing all these threads together, the picture that emerges is one of a royal family navigating turbulent times with a mix of strategic foresight and personal emotion. Reports suggest a potential plan is in place, developed in secret meetings between King Charles and Prince William, to address the future of Prince Harry's Sussex title, contingent on his future conduct. This plan reportedly has the king's blessing, with the future responsibility potentially falling to Prince William after Charles's reign concludes. Adding to the complexity is the alleged influence of Queen Camilla regarding Prince Harry's potential exclusion from the king's will. Yet, beneath these strategic considerations lies the king's reported affection for his grandchildren, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, whose distance and the rarity of their visits are said to be a source of sadness and a reason for his current leniency towards their father. This situation certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the dynamics of power, duty, and family within the unique context of the British monarchy. It underscores the long-term planning that goes into securing the future of the institution, even as personal relationships face significant challenges. What are your thoughts on these latest reports? Do you believe such a plan regarding the Sussex title exists? How do you view the reported roles of Prince William and Queen Camilla in this situation? And how significant do you think the king's relationship with his grandchildren is in influencing his decisions? Please share your perspectives in the comments section below. I always appreciate hearing your insights and engaging in thoughtful discussion with our community. Don't forget, if you found this analysis informative, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more in-depth coverage of royal news and history, and hit that notification bell so you're alerted as soon as we publish our next video. Thank you so much for watching. Your support allows us to continue bringing you these detailed explorations of the royal world. Until next time, take care.